Hi there, welcome to my kitchen, and I'm so excited to share with you what I believe will be your solution, as it is mine, to not having to stress during the work week when it comes to cooking dinner. I'm sharing with you now this recipe that's called the lazy man or lazy woman's lasagna. It is so incredibly easy, and it's so much more nutritious because it's not going to keep the fats in, and the secret is this cookware that I have fallen in love with. Take a look. All of these pieces all work together. For instance, the hamburger, we're going to cook in here, so the greases all go away and not on your hips. And then when we are sauteing our veggies, it's not going to require any water, so the nutrients stay inside. No oils required. Very healthy, very cool. So now to our lasagna recipe. These ingredients are all things that you already have in your pantry. Let's take a look. So let's review all the ingredients and how this recipe comes together, okay? It starts with sauteing the onions, the garlic, and the mushrooms without adding any oil, any water, keeping the nutrients in, the fat out. We're going to meantime be cooking the beef, letting that fat and grease drain away. We're going to later add some of the tomato sauce, the wine, the diced tomatoes with the noodles, and all that's going to cook in one pot together, finalizing with the ricotta cheese, the mozzarella, the added seasonings, and all this is going to basically bake in one pot. So let's start with the beef, and we're going to be using here, it's a double stacker. This is the colander or steamer, and that's on top of one of the other pots. And the beauty of this is now the hamburger is going to go inside, and all the fat's going to drop to the bottom. So now we're putting the hamburger in. And I'm going to turn this on medium. And we're going to let this go for a little while until it reaches medium. Now to the onions, garlic, and mushrooms. I just put them inside. We're not going to add any oil or water. So again, that's one of the fantastic qualities of this. We're going to turn on to medium heat. And then we're going to put the lid on and watch. This indicator will tell us once it's in medium that we can slow it down. Okay, you ready for the surprise? It's only been a few minutes now. Take a look at these sauteed onions, garlic, and mushrooms. No water, no oil. Scrumptious. All right, this lazy lasagna just keeps getting more and more exciting. Get a load of what's been happening to the burger. All the fat has been dripping away since we have this stacked up. This is what the burger will still be browning, but look at what's not going into our body. So now what I'll be doing is I'm going to clean this up, finish browning the burger, adding the seasonings and sauces and all the other good stuff. I'm always in search of the leanest and meanest but friendliest cut of hamburger. This makes it even leaner. All the fat is gone, so now we are continuing to brown the hamburger for our lazy lasagna, and just add your favorite Italian seasonings, some salt, some pepper, some thyme, rosemary, parsley, you name it. It's just about done. The next step, we're going to transfer this into one larger pot, and everything is going to go in for our lazy lasagna. The noodles, the sauce, the cheese. Just you wait. So everything's coming together beautifully. The onions and the mushrooms, we're going to put them now in with the hamburger. We're going to add some canned diced tomatoes. And now we're going to enter one more big pot. And this is where everything will finally come together. So now we're going to transfer this into our master pot so that we have lots of room for all this action to take place for our lazy lasagna. So now we have the hamburger, the onions, the mushroom, the garlic, some diced tomatoes, but we're going to add any kind of spaghetti marinara sauce that you love. This one happens to be spicy tomato and basil. I'm going to add, of course, a little bit of wine, and then some for the chef. Now I'm actually going to add some ricotta cheese. And so this is basically the layers of lasagna all in one batch. Okay? And then, are you ready for this? We're going to end our lazy lasagna with the noodles cooked in this casserole dish all at the same time. It's magnificent. So now that our lazy lasagna sauce is just about perfect, we're going to add the noodles, and then finally we'll be putting in some mozzarella cheese. So watch, the noodles will actually boil in the sauce. Stir this in. Talk about a lazy lasagna, right? With that lovely ricotta in there. It looks so yummy and creamy. Now we're going to put some mozzarella on top. It's basically going to bake in this pot. And we're going to close the lid for 30 minutes, and we will have perfection. I'm hungry for lasagna. Are you ready? Here is our finale of the lazy lasagna. Take a look. It's cheesy, it's ooey gooey, all in this one pot. Yum. So here's the deal. I want you to go to IncredibleCookware.com, and when you're there, put in Cindy25 as the discount code, and you will get 25% off the entire set. Check back soon for more recipes too, okay? I'll see you soon.